Welcome back. Welcome back. Day 4 of the NBA playoffs is wrapped up. Here talking about every single game. All the other recaps are out. The Mavericks, Clippers, and Suns, T-Wolves is also out. So go check those out if you're a fan of this video. But talking Pacers, Bucks today. 1-1 series. Great game by the Pacers. Pretty dominant in the second half. And that's what I expected coming into this series. I thought that the Pacers just have, to me, especially without Giannis, have looked like a better team than the Bucks have all season. And even when they had Giannis, the Pacers still were only lost one game. So this is what I thought going into it. And I said the two biggest keys for the Pacers in this series, and after game 1, I said the same thing. I said, are you going to be able to rebound, and are you going to be able to hit your shots and protect the paint? Those are the three keys for me for the Pacers, and they did all three of those things very well. Shot 44% from three, out-rebounded them by 9, and held the Bucks to 44% from the floor, 40% from three. So you gave up some threes, yeah, fine, whatever. But the total field goal percentage is 44%. They sucked in the lane today. They got a lot of free throws, but still, and they hit them. They shot 91%, but you protected the paint. They scored 108 points. When do we see the Pacers games ending in 108 points for the opponent? Never. The difference is you have to protect the paint, and I thought they did that very well in game 2.
You obviously got a good Dame game. I mean, not great, but he still stuffed the sheet if you just looked at the box score and then watched the game. What I'm starting to gather from this is with no Giannis, like Brooke hit like 6 threes last night or whatever. You're going to need that from multiple guys to win games without Giannis. Like Brooke hit a couple threes. Like you're going to need him to play well. You're going to need Bobby to play well. You're going to need Chris to get 25. You're going to need Connaughton to hit 4 or 5 threes, whatever it may be. Like you need all the pieces to align to win games without Giannis. I don't know what his timetable is, but especially like the way the Pacers were working them on defense, they were pulling Brooke out big time and creating lanes for Siakam. And Siakam was scoring multiple different levels, post-ups, face-ups, slashing. He was getting behind the defense on fast breaks. Like they were kind of picking them apart, and you could really tell the team is flawed, obviously, without their best player. But the team is really built around him. Dame's not winning games by himself anymore in this career, except like obviously blah 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 blah. Yeah, he can. But like a situation like last night where you had role players semi-step up, you still lose. And the Pacers didn't even play that good. I mean, they played a good game. They did the little things right, like you said, but it wasn't like anyone got 40 or everyone got 20 or whatever it may be. Like you got to steal.
You got to win the games. Yeah, you got to win the games at home.
Fact. And I think I may have mentioned that this is the first time Indiana has been there all together. But I said, especially with the addition of Spicy P, Tyrese has to learn how to really work with that. I don't think Tyrese had the best first game, especially in his career. This may be his first playoff appearance.
Mm-hmm.
But I said that you got to be able to make the adjustment and really work with the seasoned veteran that Pascal Siakam is and allow him to kind of lead so that you can get in your flow and be able to, assist and facilitate the way that you do, which definitely helps that, flow of the game. And let the championship vet work out, and gave you 37. And I think that they definitely, found that rhythm, found that flow. Shout out to Aaron Nesmith holding it down on defense and also making the big plays. Reminds me a lot of Jonathan Kuminga. Shout out Cumbucket. But I think to agree with
Never
Finn,
will not make me laugh. Never.
To agree with Finn, I do that because that's my brother. But to agree with Finn, like you gonna play even better at home. So they could get.
You see what Tyrese said after the game?
No, what he said?
He said we've had better regular season crowds than they had in these first 2 playoff games.
Damn.
I'm excited to get back home. I mean,
that's a fact.
That's confidence, and it's a dangerous game to play with Giannis looming on the horizon. But I mean, I thought Tyrese played okay this game. I like when Tyrese is really aggressive. I just do. And I understand he had 12 and 12, but like 10 shot attempts is not enough. We said it after game one. It's just not enough. I know Siakam and Nemhard were balling, but like you need the shot attempts to go up. And like I understand the assists and everything are great, but you need to be more aggressive to me, especially over the course of a 7-game series. And next round, if you win, you're going to be seeing New York or Philly. Like you have to be aggressive in that series. There's no way that it's going to be this easy to score because those teams both can actually defend. The Bucks are terrible at defense. So I'm excited. I thought Pascal has been great in the first 2 games. I think this trade has been worked wonders for them because I think without him, this series isn't really close because I understand Tyrese would be forced to be more aggressive, but Pascal has done this, as Slim was saying. He's done this. He's been here. And I mean, back-to-back 30-plus games, like that's all you can ask for. And I just thought that he's just controlled the game really well and scoring from every level, like Finn said.
Well, let's also, while we're on the topic of Pacers offense, Miles Turner was phenomenal last night. Pick and pops. I think he was 50% from 3. I think he was like 65% from the field. I don't know how many points he finished with, if you have that pulled up.
22.
22. So he played a great game, and he was setting good, solid screens, rolling, popping, pulling Brook out whenever that matchup was there. Like I thought he was great. He was a big piece of why they won. They need Siakam to be getting his 30. They need Tyrese to be aggressive, and they need Miles Turner to do exactly what he did last night, and they'll win this series.
I feel like Tyrese can give you 15 assists.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, just look at the game. The biggest discrepancy out of every single stat you look up and down the team stats, the Pacers had 38 assists last night on 50 field goals. Like, that's unbelievable production, and that just shows you that the ball's swinging around. They had multiple guys with 5+ assists here. Like, those are the
Obi didn't even play well.
No, Siakam 6 assists, Nesmith 7 assists, Turner 6 assists, Tyrese 12 assists, Nemhard 3 assists, TJ McConnell 4 assists. Like that just shows the ball is swinging, the one mores, and that's when the Pacers are the most dangerous, when everyone's touching the rock and everyone's getting production. So if they can continue to do that, this series is going to be well in favor of Indiana, especially going back home. If they go up 3-1 and Giannis isn't coming back, this series is wraps. I'm excited to see how Indiana gets up for this one because we got to see the Kings last year go absolutely berserk. Indiana, I feel like, hasn't been there in so long with like actually like a player or two that's really good since Paul George to me. So I'm excited. I'm pumped up. But does anyone else have any other final comments on this game?
I think Tyrese finna show out when he come back to Indiana. I think right now they got to jump in like the Garden. You feel me? Just because like Indiana is big basketball, so I think that when them boys touch home, it's gonna get scary because we know how much they love Hallie. We know how much they love the Pacers and show up, and they've been able to see the buzz. This is something that has been brewing between them and Milwaukee. So even if Giannis does come back, and I wish that he does. I think that Indiana's still gonna have it rocking, and like I said, like you got one on the road, that's all that you need. You got a game 2 dub, all that you needed. So come home 3-4 because they bullshitting, and then man, it's quick little work. It's quick little work. Game 5, you can put it up and head to the second round because you have those caliber, players, and Tyrese, is going to be able to usher in that wave, of everybody just being able to rock out, and he show everybody what's up. That's what I feel.
Bad day to be a light pink Gatorade over there.
Yeah, got demolished. It was thirsty to be recording for a while. But like, comment, subscribe.